Jolly good. My God, everyone's looking at me. How are you?
Good. Thank you for coming to San Diego.
Oh, no, thank you. Thanks for having me. I nearly didn't make it. We were busting heads last night till 2 o'clock in the morning. Me and David, we really were, actually. So I got up at 4, and here I am, seeing you lovely peeps.
Yeah, we missed you at WonderCon, so we were like, yes.
Yeah, I know. I had to. I love also it's a chance to hang out with my crew and cast. So, my posse. Really great stuff. I've just heard some extraordinary stuff that's actually going to happen with my showrunner just now, which I'm not at liberty to tell you because I might have to kill you. But you certainly find out who Alfred was, and there was a hint of it in season 1 where the wonderful David O'Hara, an actor called Reggie, who actually stabbed Alfred, he turns up, and he's the yin to Alfred's yang. And he was served with him in Africa, the Yemen, and everything like that. And he turns up on the doorstep, and he says, you know, who's this yes sir, no sir with a suit on? Don't you know Bruce, who you're sitting next to? This guy's a killer. He's a war dog. And unfortunately, you're going to see that side of Alfred emerge this season. There's a parting of ways, shall we say, where you'll see who Alfred really is, and it ain't pretty. He's a very, very dark soul. It's always was said that Bruce needs Alfred as much as Alfred needs Bruce, and the only thing that keeps him in check is actually is their relationship, vice versa. You know? It took a lot. It took him stabbing me through the heart for him to realise it. You know what I mean?
Is it safe to say we're going to see Alfred split a few eggs again this season?
Doing what?
Split a few eggs.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I hope so, because I love doing all of that stuff. Yeah, but yes, very much so. And but also there's very much the beginning part of it. They're very much together. You'll see 6 months down the line that they work together, because a way of communicating with a damaged child or damaged young man is to be able to have a conversation, is to be able to talk. You can't. The best way of driving your charge away is by getting them to lie, by constantly offering them advice that, you know, he's exceedingly bright. God knows what the shame has done to his mind. So all you can do is hope to be able to communicate with this guy. So you'll find them working together and being the Alfred and Bruce that they later become. But of course, you can't get there too quickly. What makes a relationship stronger is it has to fall apart. If you're truly honest, you have to say face to face how you feel. So we're going to go down a very, very dark journey. I mean, it's very dark this season. Actually, it's very character driven. I'm excited about this season more than most, and more than the other ones. I have to be honest. Yeah. He tries to, as much as any guardian, as any father figure or guardian can. I mean, they have a bizarre, I've said this before, but they have a sort of a dysfunctional relationship. But dysfunctional sounds like that their relationship doesn't work, but their dysfunction creates functionality. They find a way through their dysfunction from both being damaged goods, from Alfred's past, which we're going to find out more about, which is not good and very dark. He was a cold-blooded murderer and killer for the Black Ops and the SAS, and for Bruce watching his parents being killed in front of him. So they find each other through this darkness. So that dysfunctionality becomes normality. So their relationship isn't what is normal, especially on the streets of Gotham. That's the whole thing about Bruce, isn't it? That he's an ordinary man that's capable of he's an ordinary man that becomes extraordinary because of his driving force, because of his intellect, because so many other aspects. But he could so easily fall to the dark side.
Family going on. It sounds like this season there's the Barbara, Selena, and then it's now going forward Alfred, and this other one. Is there going to be much interaction?
I don't think so. I think not so much. I think there's going to be a carving up the city of Gotham, a sort of establishing of the power moves. But that's never really been our major trait. There was an investigation, of course, of the Court of Owls and everything like that. But I think that it's going to be more. Sort of a parental relationship between the influential parental relationship between Raish, Gordon, and myself and Bruce. Him becoming a man and finding his feet and screwing up like everyone does. If you don't really become a man. You have to, get it wrong. So there's going to be a lot of that, but you'll see on the other side, on the other spectrum, you'll see the new order arise.
Thank you guys.
Thank you very much. Thanks so much. Good to see you.